是牙医系5年级 B 20211062周玉轩。
我是医工系2年级，学号 B81211302黄伟玲。
我是医学2蔡宏宇，学号是 B10113018。
好，那我们准备开始完成我们的作业。Okay, I just saw the most incredible photos from my cousin's trip to Slovenia. Amulet green rivers, a castle on a cliff. It looks like something from a fantasy movie.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Eastern Europe is the new frontier. Everyone goes to Paris or Rome. You need to get off the beaten path.
Sure, it looks amazing, but the beaten path is beaten for a reason. It's easy. How do you even get to a place like that? What about language? Is it safe?
That's the adventure, man. You figure it out. You get lost. You ask locals. You mime what you need. That's how you get the real stories, not from a guided tour bus.
I think there is a happy medium between a packed tour bus and a completely winging it into the Slovenian wilderness. A little research goes a long way.
Thank you. See, research. I'm planning a trip and just figuring out the train system from Berlin to Prague is giving me anxiety. Do I book now? What if my plans change?
Don't book it. That's my point. Get to Berlin, feel the city out. Maybe you love it and want to stay longer. Maybe you meet some cool people who are driving to Poland and invite you along. If you booked everything, you're trapped.
But what if you get to Prague and all of the good, affordable hotels are full? Then you are stuck paying a fortune for a hotel, or worse, sleeping in a train station. I did that once in Milan, not a glamorous story.
Exactly, my worst nightmare. So, for my hypothetical trip, I have a spreadsheet: flights, hospitals, a, a list of top rated but not too touristy attractions.
What? A spreadsheet? Sean, you are planning a business trip, not an adventure. The magic is in the unexpected. The little family-run restaurant you stumble upon that isn't on any top 10 list. The hidden beach is only the locals know about.
I love those moments too, but I also love seeing the Sistine Chapel without having to queen for 5 hours. Because I book a skip line ticket. Planning isn't the enemy of the adventure, that's what enables it sometimes.
Yes, the skip the line ticket. That's what I'm saying. It's about being efficient with your time so you have more time for the spontaneous stuff later.
Okay, fair point on the 5-hour queue. Nobody wants that. But you are both missing the core of it. It's about the people. When you are not chained to an itinerary, you talk to people, you connect. That's the soul of travel.
It's not wrong, Sean. Remember that time in Barcelona? We got chatting with that artist in the park, and he ended up inviting us to that tiny, incredible flamenco show in a basement bar. We never would have found that in a guidebook.
Okay, that was pretty cool. The guy tourist was amazing.
See, unplanned, priceless. So, what's the most spontaneous thing you've ever done on a trip? Ling Ling, and don't say getting an extra scoop of gelato.
Okay, that's a good one. I was in Thailand on Koh Phi Phi, and I met this group of divers. I have my PADI license, but no plans to dive. We had a Last moment spot open on their boat to go see a whale shark that has been spotted. I had no gear, no towel, nothing. I just went. I bought a spare swimsuit from a shop on a pier and got on the boat.
You went diving in a swimsuit you just bought? Was it even the right size? What about safety checks?
And was the whale shark there?
It was the most incredible experience of my life. This gentle giant just gliding next to us. It was humbling. And yes, Sean, the swimsuit was fine, and the dive masters was very professional.
That's the kind of story you tell for the rest of your life. You can't spreadsheet that.
Okay, you win. That does sound incredible. Maybe my spreadsheet could have a few blank cells. Designated spontaneous blocks.
There you go. That's the spirit. Plan the skeleton, the flights there and back, the first night's accommodation, then leave the rest flexible. Have a list of the ideas, but be open to ditching them for something better.
Now you're talking. So where is this famous spreadsheet trip supposed to be, Mr. Planner?
Well, it was Japan, 2 weeks, Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka, maybe Hiroshima.
Dude, Japan is perfect for that. You have the super efficient planned Shinkansen trains to get between cities. And then once you are in a neighborhood, you just get lost in the tiny alleys. Best of both worlds.
Oh, I'm so jealous. You have to go. And you have to send us pictures, especially the food you didn't plan to eating.
Okay, deal. But you're both on call for when I panic because I can't find my hotel in Osaka.
We'll be here, but I bet you won't panic. You'll just ask someone and it'll turn into another story.
To travel, to plans, and to ditching them.
To
To travel.
travel.